we'll be continuing with the same topic, the second part of this. Okay? So join fast, everyone. Hi. Chalo, we'll be continuing the same topic as today morning. Credit and debit cards. Okay. Good morning. Mr. Okay. Morning class. Okay. Credit card it was. Normal one. Only see the case study. Don't miss that case study. Srinivas. Okay. All of them who have missed the morning class, kindly don't miss the case study. Okay. I have taken this case study. So chalo. Let's move. We are continuing the same topic now. Credit and debit cards. Now NPCI. National Payments Corporation of India. This question comes many times in exam. What does NPCI do? Okay. So NPCI is an umbrella organization for operating retail payment settlements in India. It's an initiative of RBI and IBA under the Payments and Systems Settlement Systems Act 2007. So, three things you have to remember. One, this one. Okay, first one, this you have to remember. Second, you have to remember RBI and IBA. It's a combination of, means it's an initiative of RBI and IBA. Second thing which you have to remember. Okay, from exam point of view. Third, RuPay, a new card payment system launched by NPCI, has been conceived to fulfill RBI's vision to offer domestic open-loop multilateral system which will allow all the Indian banks and financial institutions to participate in the electronic payments. So RuPay has been launched by RuPay new card. It has been launched by NPCI. Okay, it has been launched by NPCI. Kindly note. RuPay is launched by NPCI. Okay. So these 3 points you have to remember. RuPay is launched by NPCI. Okay. Has anyone gone to this airport launch? Airport lounges nowadays. You have all these airport lounges. You have these RuPay lounges, right? 2 rupees food. How many of you have taken this? I have taken it many times. It's a good one, huh? Very good. Means on the airport you get the food at 2 rupees. Of course, it's per quarter. Okay. So RuPay card has been launched by this NPCI. This means basically what is the use of RuPay card? The use of RuPay card is the data is stored in India only, because in Master and Visa card the data goes to USA. Here the data is stored only in India. Okay. So what does NPCI offer? What type of RuPay cards? Look at this. RuPay credit card, RuPay debit card, RuPay prepaid card, RuPay global card. Means all of them. International cards you have RuPay. Okay. RuPay credit card, debit card. Everything you have in RuPay. And it's the best thing to do. I myself use all these RuPay cards. RuPay credit, RuPay debit. The variants are RuPay Select, Platinum and Classic. 3 are there. RuPay Select, Platinum and Classic. This is the exam question. These are all exam questions. Okay, this full NPCI part, this. One of them is asked in exam. At least one of them. Okay. So don't miss this. Got it? One second. RuPay credit, debit, prepaid, Global. These are the 4 cards. Then the variants are Rupee Select, Platinum and Classic. Okay, don't forget this. In fact, in the PDF which I have provided, all this is given to you. Okay. How many of you don't have the PDF? The PDF which I gave you? How many of you don't have the PDF which I gave you for RBWM? If you don't have, kindly inform me now only. I'll give you again. Okay. So what are the advantages of Select and Platinum? Personalized cards, insurance amount 10 lakh for loss of life or permanent disability. My God, 10 lakhs. And Platinum you have 2 lakhs for loss of life or permanent disability. Okay. So Select is 10 lakhs. Platinum is 2 lakhs. Launch program, 4 free access per year in 300 plus cities across the world. 4 free accesses, my God, 4 free accesses. Yeah, that's what I use. Select only I use it then. Even I didn't know it is Select or not, but now I got it. It's Select. Of black squares arranged in a square on a white background. Now QR code you all of you know, okay, which can be read by imaging device such as camera. QR contains information about the merchant. Okay. Again, it was developed by NPCI in collaboration with MasterCard and Visa card as an umbrella interoperable QR code based system launched in 2016. Okay. So this Bharat QR was developed by again NPCI only. Okay, it was developed by NPCI in collaboration with Bharat QR was developed in collaboration with Master and Visa. Okay, in 2016 they generally ask you this: Master and Visa collaboration. It facilitates the use of transfer of the money from one source to another. P2M means merchant, person to merchant, without need of physical card or POS terminal. The money transferred through Bharat QR is received directly in the user's linked bank account using IMPS. Okay, so basically directly it goes into the account. This you know now. It provides an interface between Rupee, Master, Visa, American Express as opposed to other such individually proprietary systems. Means it will provide you the access for inter-access for all the cards. Okay, inter-access, see this. IMPS, okay, it provides a common interface between Rupee, Master, Visa and American Express cards. Okay. Bharat QR is supported on both Android and iOS devices. So kindly note, both the devices it's supported. The QR payment code system consists of the following parties. So which are the parties? Acquirer means merchant. Acquirer is merchant, the one who acquires, the one who has that QR code. Issuer, consumer onboarding and consumer mobile app solutions. So issuer means again it's a company who issues it. Okay. Mobile app solutions company. So whoever like PhonePe is this issuer. Transaction processing engine NPCI and transaction routing engine. So this is NPCI. The role is like the clearing agent. Okay, transaction processing engine. So Which are the parties? Who are the parties for this QR code? Acquirer, issuer, and TPE, Transaction Processing Engine. Okay. What are the features of Bharat QR transactions? Low cost, infrastructure, remote management of merchant and customers, interoperable QR code, push-based transactions, no need to store any charge slip, copy by the merchant. So nothing is required. Low cost, remote management of merchant and customers means, what do you mean by this remote management? You don't need a human being over there. Automatically it gets managed. In PhonePe, do you need anything? When you used PhonePe, do you need any help? No help, isn't it? Because it's directly done. How many of you use phone means credit card or debit cards nowadays? Physical cards. How many of you use the cards, physical cards nowadays? Anyone uses? I don't think so. Everything is under this Bharat QR only. Right? This Bharat QR is given to all the companies. This PhonePe and everyone who's using the QR, whichever QR code you scan in the shops, that is all Bharat QR. It is given by this NPCI. Okay? So, low cost, remote maintenance, interoperable QR. Interoperable means any system can operate. Pushback transactions, push-based transactions. Okay, means you can send it. Push means what? You can send it to someone else's account. You can send it. You can't ask. Okay, no need to store any data. Kindly note, push and pull. Push means you can send the money. Pull means you can ask for the money. Okay? Remaining things you can, that's okay. Salient features of credit cards. Now this already we have done it. Credit cards are accepted globally through their affiliations. We can request also. Yeah. You can request also, correct. But the other person should agree. Then only you can get it. Means pull means what? You can get the money. Means not request as such. You can get the money. Suppose if I want the money from your account, so I can get it without asking you. So that is pull system. That is not allowed. Okay. That is in this request can be done. Next. Credit cards are accepted globally through their affiliation with Visa and Master. Now credit cards globally are Visa and Master, but in our country we are issuing nowadays Rupee only. All your banks are also trying to issue Rupee only, isn't it? What your banks issue? Do your banks issue now Master or Visa or Rupee? What do you issue? Master, Visa or Rupee? So, generally in all the banks they issue Rupee cards only. Okay? Credit cards have a regular billing cycle. Now this already in the morning I have explained this. Okay? 20 days, 50 days, all this. Another promotional concept in vogue. Vogue means existence. For usage of credit cards, concept of cashback offer. Cashback is there everywhere nowadays. Means many even this UPI transactions are also giving cashback. Okay. So cashback can be anything between 2% to 10%, depending on the payment. It depends on bank to bank. The payment of usage of card after the credit period on or due to date can be paid in different ways. What do you mean by this? It means that the payment for the usage means you can pay it in different ways. I can pay it through my savings account. I can pay it through some other transaction. I can pay it in cash also. I can pay it via check also. Payment can be made in full or part. That's obvious. Means minimum payment due. In the morning we did this now. Okay, minimum of 10% of the outstanding. Now this depends. 10 or 5. Some banks ask for 5%, some banks ask for 10%. This depends on bank to bank. The third option is to convert the outstanding amount into loan and repay the same in EMIs. So repay the same EMI. You can convert this amount as a loan, EMI. Okay. Charges for late payment beyond the due date is collected as late fees and varies from 200 to 500 across the banks. See, late payment charges are 200 to 500. Okay. These figures you have to remember. Even in your book, it's given as 10% only. So use this 10% only. 10%. Cards are issued with photos and also as a add-on features. Issued with photos. Now this depends. If you want it, you can get with photo also. Now it depends. Every bank can give whatever you want nowadays. Liability of the cardholder in loss of card is limited to small amount. Now this is separate. This will do it separately. This is a separate topic to you. Okay. Liability of cardholder in case of loss of cards is limited to a small amount in case of most of the card issuer companies. Usually the liability is restricted to rupees 1000 and the balance liability, if any, is borne by the card issuer through an insurance protection. So maximum amount restricted, usually the liability is restricted to rupees 1000. Okay. Next. Yeah. Only the condition is reported to the card centers which operate on 24 hours basis. So you should report it in the time. Now what is the time? That we'll see it separately. We have a separate topic on this. For online purchase using credit cards, additional password protection just like PIN for an ATM transaction can be secured with special features. So additional password, nowadays we have this 2FA password also. And we also get this OTP now. That's also additional password. Some banks offer free personal accident insurance cover ranging from 1 lakh to 10 lakh. Now, that's we have discussed earlier also. These are the additional features given by the banks. 1 lakh to 10 lakh. You purchase our credit card and you get this much free. This insurance cover free. Okay. This process we have seen it in the morning. Obtain the application, processing the application, analyze and arrive at the credit score. Decision on the type of the card to be issued. Issue of PIN mailer and this card and PIN mailer. Nowadays it's SMS, no mailer. PIN SMS is used nowadays. Acknowledgement of receipt. All this we did it in the morning. Huh? Charges also we did it. Main are 3 charges: finance, minimum amount due, maximum interest free period, APR and other charges. See this, everyone follow the morning class which we did. In morning class we completed all these topics. Finance charges means what? Minimum amount due means what? Maximum interest free period means what? Annualized percentage rate means what? We have done the complete definitions of this. Okay. Eligibility of credit card. Now this also 2 parts we did it, right? We did it in 2 parts. What were the 2 parts? First, the eligibility criteria means can I issue the card? For that the rule was 18 years and KYC compliant. Okay, for issuing the credit card. Regular source of income, either self-employed or salaried. So regular source of income, that person should have regular salary or regular business income. Okay, anything. Good credit history means CIBIL score should be good. Okay. Types of credit card, again in the morning, those who are absent in the morning, kindly note, we have done all these topics in the morning. Types of credit card, proprietary format, co-branded format. Credit scoring. Credit scoring module for credit card consists of 2 parts. Okay, what is proprietary? Let me get it from you. All you guys give me, those who are present in the morning. What is proprietary card and what is co-branded card? Okay, I'll ask you the questions. In proprietary card, we have the name of one bank or we have a name of combination. In proprietary card, do we have the name of single bank or do we have a name of like BPCL plus SBI? Is it A or B? Is it one bank or combination? What do you say? Hi. In proprietary card, what do we have? Do we have the name of one bank or do we have the name of combination? Nobody knows? Hi. Let's take a question answer session now. If you don't understand, we need to take a question answer session. Give me the answer, everyone. I have put a poll to all. Everyone, give me the answer. I have put a poll to all of you. Okay? Let me see how many of you answer this. What is it? B. Acha. In co-branded cards, name of correct service provider and the bank. Both of them appear. Very good. Okay. So this is co-branded. Okay. And in proprietary card, it is of single bank. Got it? Next. Am I audible to you, everyone? Am I audible? Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Others. Can you hear me, everyone? Srinivas Rao, Amit Tiwari. Am I audible to you? Audible. Only Amit is saying audible. Others are not saying. It means there is a problem with the audio right now. Only Amit is able to hear me. What about others? Yeah, okay. So everybody is able to hear me. Okay. Chalo. So it's okay. That's what I thought. If I'm audible or not. Chalo. Next. Credit scoring. Here, credit scoring, this also we did it in the morning. Whether we should give the card or not. Okay, first criteria is to issue the card or not. And second is various scoring depends on various parameters. Okay, means whether what type of card is to be issued. That will be given in part 2. Part 1 is take the decision to issue the card or not. Okay. Next you have PPI, prepaid instruments or prepaid cards we can call it. See here, now you will be having 2-3 separate parts. One is prepaid cards. This also we did it in the morning. Everyone, some portion of this is done in the morning itself. Prepaid cards have radically changed the way individuals pay their purchases. Most of the individuals tend to pay using their card rather than cash. Prepaid cards are similar to debit cards and credit cards. It comes with a signature strip, the name of the company that has issued the card and card number. NPCI offers prepaid card with different variants. They are gift card, payroll, student card, virtual card. So basically all of this is not of any use to you. Only last part is useful. Okay, which one? This. What are the various types of prepaid cards? Gift card, payroll card, student card, virtual card. Okay. Next very important question which you get is this nowadays. PPI. Prepaid payment instruments. This question I have seen many times now. Many times. Okay. There are 3 types of PPIs. 3 types. What are those 3 types? Closed system PPIs. Second one is open, semi-closed and open. Okay. What is closed? These PPIs are issued by an entity for facilitating the purchase of goods from the entity only and do not permit cash withdrawal. So from the entity only. Okay. From the entity means what? From the entity only. It means that, have you seen this? Closed system PPI. Many of the companies, shopping malls or many of them give you some card of themselves only. Like PVR card if they give you or some play zones. Here, generally you see this in play zones. For small kids we have. They issue that cards or them strips. These are prepaid instruments and these can be used only with them. You can't use it anywhere else. So that is closed system PPI. Okay. Second one is semi-closed. Purchase of goods and services including financial services and remittance facilities. So here you can use it for purchase of goods and services, but it includes financial services and remittances. Third is open. These PPIs are issued only by banks and are used at any merchant for purchase of goods and services including financial services and remittance facilities. Okay, can be used at any merchant. Look at this, any merchant. Okay, this is issued by the banks, issued by banks. So now these three questions are asked, these three options are given: closed, semi-closed and open system. Closed means within that company itself. Semi-closed means within that company, but you can use it for financial services. And third one is open system PPI, issued by banks and are used by any merchants. Have you seen any semi-closed PPI system? Semi-closed means it can be used by only that system, that company and financial services. Have you seen it? See, there are nowadays Amazon cards. Amazon itself issues the cards. Okay, when Amazon issues the cards, it can be used for Amazon purchases and also for financial transfers. You can transfer the money. Okay, yeah, Amazon gift card. That's right. Okay, so this is semi-closed. Closed means you use it in play stations. This play centers in the malls nowadays we have for the children we have. So there we use it. Closed. And open is normal, given by the banks, issued by the banks, can be used anywhere. Okay. Issuance, loading and reloading of PPI. This is simple. Issuance, loading, and this one question comes of 50,000. See this, yeah, this one. Every time I have seen this question only. PPI issuer shall ensure that no interest is payable on the PPI balance. No interest is payable. It means if I am having some PPI balance with the bank, okay, then they should not pay me in any interest. It's like the current account. Maximum cash loading in PPI shall be limited to 50,000 maximum, okay, 50,000 per month, subject to overall limit of PPI. So maximum is 50,000 per month. PPI may be issued as cards, wallets or any such format instruments. Okay, so it can be in card, wallet. Wallet means no card. Okay, like Paytm issues this PPI. Issuers can enable the facility of cross-border outward transaction only on explicit request by the PPI holders and shall apply a transaction limit not exceeding 10,000 while per month limit shall not exceed 50,000. So forex facility can be given. Okay, forex facility, outward transaction, cross-border outward transaction. So forex facility can be given subject to, the condition is 10,000 per transaction, 10,000 per transaction and not exceeding rupees 50,000 per month. Okay, for the cross borders. Got it, everyone? Debit card. Now debit card we have seen again in the morning. Okay, buy now, pay now. That is for debit. For credit it is buy now, pay later. Debit it is buy now, pay now. Okay. The debit card will be useful only if you have the balance in the account. Otherwise it's of no use. Got it? Next, what are the RBI guidelines? In a bid to make the transactions through debit card and credit card more secure, RBI has issued new guidelines that have come into effect on 2020. All new credit and debit card issued by the bank shall be only enabled for domestic transactions at ATMs and point of sale terminals. So, only enabled for domestic transactions. What do you mean by this? By default, your forex transactions are disabled. by default. Okay. If you have to enable it, you have to go to the website or the app and then you have to enable it personally. Okay. By default, it is disabled. Forex transactions are disabled. How many of you have done this? Many of you might be having this debit and credit card. Okay. How many of you have disabled the forex transactions, international transactions? Have you disabled it? How many of you have done this? Yes. How many of you have done this? Disabled the forex transactions. Yes. How many of you have done this? Have you used this facility of disabling the forex transaction, or many transactions are there which can be disabled? Have you used this facility in the app or anywhere? Because I use it many times. Okay, I've used this many times personally. Okay, how many of you have used this? Going to the app and then using the app, you do this. How many of you have used this? One sec, let me show you if I'm having some image. You did it, na? Correct. Good. You should be very much, here, everyone should be knowing how to use the credit card and debit card. See, this is the way you have to go to the app. Okay, and you can make all these on and off transactions. ATM usage off. Current ATM, new ATM, merchant outlet usage off or on. Okay, all these you can do it by yourself. You have to go to the app and then use it. Online usage, current online usage, new online usage, everything is available in the app nowadays. Even here there's a column of international transactions. That also you can disable it. By default it is disabled. Okay, by default it is always disabled. But if you enable it, you have to go back and disable it. Otherwise somebody else might use it. I have faced 2 times such problems. Okay, I have faced this problem 2 times. Means somebody in USA had used my card, whereas I was in over here. Somebody from USA had used the card. So that's why I disabled this online international transactions. Whenever I have to use something in foreign, I enable it for next 2-3 minutes only. I do the transaction and then again disable it. This is the way you should do it. Okay. All the debit and credit card users from now on are allowed to set up transaction limits. See here, set up the transaction. You can yourself set up the transaction limits. Everyone should know these basics of your card system. Okay. Card users now have the option to opt in or opt out of the services on the credit debit card, such as online transactions, international transactions, contactless transactions. So you can have the option of opt in or opt out. Means I don't want this. I can say I don't want your international transactions. I don't want your contactless transactions. Okay, I don't want anything. Okay. So there is an option for this, opt in or opt out. Next. RBI has asked all the banks and card issuing companies to disable online payments for all those debit and credit cards which have never been used for online or contactless transaction in India or abroad. So, disable, kindly note, which have never been used. Suppose if you have never used any online transaction for foreign, so the company should disable it by default. The issuing company should disable it by default. Okay, kindly note this. Now next, spending limits. Debit cards, credit cards. Spending limit, daily limit on spends and cash withdrawals. Credit card, monthly credit limit based on the card. Now, what type of card it is, platinum, silver, classic, whatever it is, depending on that, you'll be having the spending limits. Benefits. What you spend is instantly debited from the account, and here buy now pay later. Enjoy 50-day or 20-day, depending on, in the morning I have explained, 20 and 50 days. Annual fees low to nil. This depends on card. Security features, PIN, OTP, SMS. Zero liability insurance on lost or stolen card PIN, OTP, SMS notification. Okay, zero liability, kindly note in credit cards. Zero liability insurance on lost or stolen card. Kindly note this, okay? Your PIN, OTP and SMS notifications are received in debit card. Everyone pay attention to these points. Okay, zero liability is there. Zero liability insurance is there on the credit cards. Now, co-branded card. Already we discussed this. Two or more companies. SBI plus HPCL. SBI plus airline. Any airline. SBI or this PNB plus your PVR. Bank of Baroda plus your some other crosswords. Okay. Or hotels. Anything. So, co-branded cards offer usual facilities plus some rewards for the co-branded entities. Rewards also, rewards. Depending on that company also, na. Suppose if it's HPCL, it will allow the rewards for HPCL purchase, isn't it? Contactless cards. This is a faster way. This also we did it in the morning. Contactless cards, okay? Contactless means what? Up to 5,000 it is allowed. Just tap it and you move out. Tap it and you move out. So no PIN required, nothing required. Contactless card is a faster way to pay with credit or debit card for purchase under rupees 5,000. Instead of dipping or swiping the card at the bill counter, simply wave or tap the card on the contactless terminal and pay without entering the PIN for amount under 5,000. Kindly note, the amount is 5,000 only. Amount is 5,000 only. Kindly note this. Okay. These cards use near field communication NFC, which employs radio transmission to ascertain contact when the cards are tapped or waved near the terminal. Have you used this contactless card? Anyone has used these cards? NFC. How many of you have used these cards? Contactless. Nowadays it's not there. Means I have used this card. There is also ad. How many of you have seen this contactless card? There is a NFC technology. In the morning I think so I showed you. Okay, yeah. See, this is how it is done. There was the ad also earlier. Yeah. See, this is how it is done. NFC technologies. See this. See this. You have to just tap it on this mobile app and the transaction is done. Only tap it. On many of the petrol pumps also it was used earlier. See this sign of hearing, this is NFC. This sign of hearing is NFC. Okay, see this sign. Have you seen this? This sign of hearing. Sound waves. Okay, it is based on sound waves. You have to just tap it over here and then done. Transaction is done. How many of you have used this earlier? Has anyone used this earlier? Got it? So this is NFC technology. NFC means which employs radio transmissions. Here, the question in exam is NFC applies what type of transmission? Radio. Radio means what is this NFC technology? Radio transmission. Has anyone seen this radio transmission technology? Yeah. In movies, you see movies, military services. You see this military services. You hear this now, alpha to beta, this calling, that calling, all this. That is NFC technology, sound waves. Okay, so that technology is used over here. Radio transmission, radio. See here, word itself says radio. What is radio? Radio means only one way. Radio means only one way. Okay, so radio transmission. In exam, kindly note, I have seen this question. NFC technology uses dash transmission technology. This question I have seen it in the exam. Radio transmission. They ask you, they give you various names. Basic is radio transmission. You have to tap or wave the terminal near the terminal. Okay? Whatever that app is there, anything is there, you just wave it or tap it over there. And transaction is done. Only amount is maximum 5,000. Not beyond that. Okay? Got it, everyone? Clear? Clear, everyone? Chala, hold on. Give me 1 minute. One second. Now give me the answers. Huh? Which of the following provides facility called as buy now pay later? Which of the following provides the facility called as buy now pay later? See this. Now, answer this. Which of the following provides a facility called as buy now pay later? So, who offers this buy now pay later? Overdraft, credit card, debit card, ATM. See, answer also I have given it. I am having this question bank with me. So, it is credit card. Okay, who offers this facility? Credit card. Okay, so credit card will offer this facility of buy now pay later, credit and debit. One sec. Okay, okay, just give me 1 minute. Yeah. Now you don't get the answers. So, the size of the credit card is what? Just now we had seen it. Size of the credit card is 3 and 1/8 inch, 2 and 1/8 inch. What is the size of the credit card? 2 and 1/8 inch. Huh? What is the size of the credit card? Everyone. What is the answer? What is the size of the credit card? 3 and 1/8 inch by 2 and 1/8 inch, or 3 and 2/3 inch. See, this is 2/3. This is 2/3. 2/3. Or 2 1/8. 1/8. Then 3 and 1/8 and 3 and 1/4. What is the correct answer? 4 1/8 and 3 1/8. What is the answer for this? Size of the credit card is 3 1/8, 2 1/8, or 3 2/3, 2 1/8. What is the answer, everyone? It is what is the answer? Yes. The answer is 3 1/8. Okay, this 3 1/8, 2 1/8. This is the answer. 3 1/8, 2 1/8. Okay. Next one. The payment made through credit card or cash withdrawn have to be made after 90 days immediately after some agreed time gap. Any of the above at the discretion of the issuing bank. So when do I have to make the payment of whatever I purchase? When do I make the payment of whatever I purchase? Yes. When do I make the payment of whatever I have purchased? Yes, everyone? C, correct, Amit. Answer is C, after the agreed time gap. And last one for today. Credit cards had their origin in 1980s, 1970s, 1910, 18. Now this question won't be asked to you. Credit cards had their origin. All this is not asked. United States and everything, they don't ask you. This they ask you, 283. This is a regular question I have seen. Which public sector bank was the first to introduce the credit card business in India? Which public sector bank was the first to introduce the credit card business in India? Give me the answer, everyone. Which public sector bank was the first to introduce the credit card business in India? Yes, it was. Which bank? 284 I want. SBI? No. SBI was not the one. SBI was not the one. SBI was not the one. Huh? Let me see who can give the answer. What is the D option? Let me see. Huh? Hold on. See this Andhra Bank, Bank of Baroda. Let me change this. This Vijaya Bank, I'll change this. Central Bank. Central Bank. Now give me the answer. Yes, who's this? Rohan. Correct. No, HDFC is a private bank. Vandana. Actually, the answer is Central Bank. Okay, Central Bank. Because some of the books have given Andhra Bank also, but the correct answer is Central Bank. Okay, CBI, Central Bank. Okay. Chalo, let's stop over here. Tomorrow again we are having the class. Okay. Chalo, bye everyone. Got it, everyone? Chalo. Yeah, D. Correct, Vandana. D is the answer. I'll share you this PDF also if you want. I'm having this PDF. I'll share it with you. Okay. In the